In this video, I'll walk you through step by step how to utilize the GPS feature on the Yale Vision portal. The first step is to get our trucks onto the GPS map. And so where we go to do that is the top left corner, the tier button. We click that, you select the department that you want to view. So I'll select the department. And then the next tab over is the equipment tab. And here is listed every truck that is in that department that I just selected. So I'll go ahead and select one of my trucks here. And at this time you can adjust the date range if you like. It defaults to 24 hours, but if you wanted to move that back to be able to see additional drive sessions that happened maybe the day before or maybe a week back, then you can do that. You can adjust the date range. Next, you'll select a drive session to view. So these are going to be key on to key off drive sessions that have happened in the last 24 hours on this truck that I've selected. So I'll go ahead and select one of those drive sessions. And then if there were any impact events that had happened during that particular drive session, you would see the impact event listed here as an incident. And it would also show up on our map. It would be marked with a red pin. And so that would be an impact event. It would show you the exact location of the impact event. And before we move on, let me just mention that there are two levels when it comes to GPS. The first level is GPS snapshot. And on GPS snapshot, you get the last known location of your forklift. And then you're also able to see impact events like we just talked about. So you're able to see the incidents. They're marked on the map by a red pin. So that's level 1. And then level 2 comes with all of that. And level 2 is called GPS motion. It comes with everything level 1 has, plus you're able to see the breadcrumbing. So you're able to see where the forklift went during a particular drive session. So to jump back just a little bit, as you see this blue dot here in the middle of the map, that is the last known location of that equipment that I selected just a minute ago. So the last time that this GPS antenna sent a signal up to the GPS satellite, this is where it was. That's the last known location. Now if you click on the blue dot, you can see the truck details. So it last reported its location to the GPS satellite at 12:25 p.m. today. And so that's the truck details. And so as I mentioned, level 2 will give you the breadcrumbing, which is what you're seeing here. Let me zoom in just a bit. And so each of these dots is where the forklift traveled during the drive session. So if I click one of these dots, it lets me know, hey, here's the operator, and this is the exact date and time when he was at this location. And then you see the arrows that go from one dot to the next. The arrows is the breadcrumbing. This indicates the direction that the forklift was traveling during the drive session. So as you can see, this operator's going from one location to the next. And the breadcrumbing shows you exactly where this operator went. And so if we click on any one of these dots along the way, we can see at what time he was at what location. And so that is the breadcrumbing feature. And I'll point out a few more things. First thing, you can switch between this map view, which is what we're looking at now, and a satellite view. So a lot of you might prefer the satellite view because it actually shows you your building, and you can see where the equipment is in the building and where it's been during the drive session. So you can switch back and forth by clicking these buttons here between the map and the satellite view. You can also save your current settings. So you can save the tier that you've selected, and you can save the equipment that you've selected, so that next time you refresh your browser or next time you log into the portal and look at the GPS page, it's automatically going to have that piece of equipment selected. And so that Save button is located here. If I click that now, the next time I log into the portal and look at the GPS page, it's already going to have this truck selected. So it saves me a little bit of time. Another feature I'll point out is the refresh button. if I want to see the last known location of that forklift, I can click the refresh button, and if the forklift has moved since we first pulled up this GPS page, then it's going to update that location on the map. So that's the refresh button. Now if I want to take this into full screen mode, I can click the full screen button here, and that's going to take me into full screen mode. And to get out of full screen mode, I just hit escape, and it takes me back to my page. And then last but not least, if I want to send my page out into another tab or to create a new tab, I'll just click the new tab button here. And that way, if I wanted to look at several different drive sessions or several different pieces of equipment in different departments, then I could do that. I can open up a new tab. I could do it again if I wanted, and then I just go back and I can adjust maybe the department that I selected or select a different piece of equipment. And so that's what that button is for. And if you need help with the GPS feature or any other part of the portal, please give us a call at 844-984-1758. That's 844-984-1758. Or shoot us an email at telemetrysupport@heister-yale.com. That's telemetrysupport@heister-yale.com.